Spirituality is the quest for the self, and science is the pursuit of truth. When combined with technology, they create a pathway towards a harmonious future.
A very good morning to one and all present over here. I, Ms. Shivalika Katoch,
And I, Ms. Devanshi Shingare,
on behalf of Vidarbha Bahudeshya Shikshan Sansthas, Tulsi Ramji Gaikwad-Patil, College of Engineering and Technology, welcome you as the hosts of the day.
Tulsi Ramji Gaikwad-Patil College of Engineering and Technology is an autonomous institute affiliated to Rashtrasant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur, and is approved by the All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi. The Directorate of Technical Education, DTE, Mumbai, Maharashtra State.
The institute is accredited with A+ grade 3.32 CGPA by National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC, Bengaluru. Recently, the institute has also been accredited by the prestigious NBA, National Board of Accreditation, for two of our programs, Electrical Engineering and Mechanical Engineering.
We warmly welcome all the distinguished guests, dignitaries, and the participants to the 10th International Conference on Indian Knowledge System, Science and Spirituality for Advancing Technology, that is the IC-IKSAT-2K24. Today, we have with us our chief guest, Honorable Brahmakumar Balakishore Bachu, Vice President, Better Living at Sears Technologies, Hyderabad. We are joined with us with our guest of honor. We have also been joined with a guest of honor, Honorable Mrs. Z.C. Rausapoulos, Managing Director, DMI Draxel Macro, accompanied by his spouse today, Mrs. Priyanka Jagrat.
Our keynote speaker is Honorable Dr. Sachin L. Bose, JSPM, Narhe Technical Campus, Pune.
The president of the inaugural function is Honorable Dr. Mohan Gaikwad-Patil, Chairman Gaikwad-Patil Group, Nagpur.
We have also been joined by Honorable Shri Akash Gaikwad-Patil, Vice Chairman of Gaikwad-Patil Group, Nagpur.
And Honorable B.K. Manisha Didi, Raj Yoga Trainer at Brahma Kumaris.
Honorable Dr. P.L. Nagtode, Principal, TGP CET.
Honorable Professor Pragati Patil, Vice Principal, TGP CET and Convener of IC-IKSAT-2K24.
Mr. Vinod Gaikwad, Member, VBSS.
We also have with us Professor Mukul Pandey, Director IT. And all invitees, faculty members, and starling participants. Deepa Jyotihi Parabrahma, Deepa Sarvotmopaha, Deepena Sadhate Sarva Sandhya, Deepa Namostute.
It is the light of the lamp that pervades all existence. A lamp removes all darkness. It is by the lamp that one can achieve everything. And with this, we now request all the dignitaries to kindly proceed for the lamp lighting ceremony.
Om Shanti.
The singers of the lamp lighting are Brahmakumar Satish Chandra ji and Brahmakumar Nitin Bhai from Mount Abu.
अध्यात्म और तकनीक का हो रहा सुंदर मिलन विश्व शांति सरोवर में आप सभी का सादर अभिनंदन। एक बार जोरदार तालियां बजाकर अपना आप तालियों के साथ अभिनंदन करेंगे।
शुभ स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम। आज तो अपने हर्ष का मिलता कहीं न अंत है, आज तो अपने हर्ष का मिलता कहीं न अंत है। आगमन से आपके आनंद ही आनंद है, आगमन से आपके आनंद ही आनंद है। शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम। मंदिर सजता मूरत से और अंबर जैसे तारों से, सजा है विश्व शांति सरोवर परम पिता के प्यारों से।
मंदिर सजता
मूरत से और अंबर जैसे तारों से, सजा है विश्व शांति सरोवर परम पिता के प्यारों से। स्वागत और सत्कार का मौसम हो, स्वागत और सत्कार का मौसम महका चिर बसंत है। आगमन से आपके आनंद ही आनंद है। शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम।
आपकी हर्ष ध्वनि बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है, बहुत खुशी की पल है।
आशाओं के दीप जले हैं, विश्वासों में हिले मिले, सुमन सफलता के खिलेंगे, साथ हमारे आप चले। आशाओं के दीप जले हैं, विश्वासों में हिले मिले, सुमन सफलता के खिलेंगे, साथ हमारे आप चले। नया नहीं ये बहुत पुराना हो, नया नहीं ये बहुत पुराना, अपनों का संबंध है। आगमन से आपके आनंद ही आनंद है। शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम। स्वर्णिम युग धरती पे सजाना हम सबका संकल्प है। राजयोग से ही होना अब जग का कायाकल्प है। स्वर्णिम युग धरती पे सजाना हम सबका संकल्प है। राजयोग से ही होना अब जग का कायाकल्प है। तभी तो परिवर्तन का नारा हो, तभी तो परिवर्तन का नारा हमने किया बुलंद है। आगमन से आपके स्वागतम शत स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शत स्वागतम. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the beautiful song. We've also been joined by a very special distinguished guest, Shri Anil Hood.
We are joyous to have your presence here with us for the 10th International Conference on Indian Knowledge System, Science and Spirituality for Advancing Technology, IC-IKSAT-2K24, jointly organized by Department of Civil and Electronics and Communication Engineering of Tulsiramji Gaikwad-Patil College of Engineering and Technology, in collaboration with Brahma Kumaris, Sigi University, Malaysia, Prince of Songkhla University, Thailand, and Indian Society for Technical Education, ISTE. The event spread out for 2 days, that is 15th and 16th of March 2024, shall cover various topics of Indian knowledge system, spirituality, science, and technology.
The Brahma Kumaris is an international spiritual organization founded in India in the year 1937. The organization focuses on personal transformation through meditation, that is Raj Yoga, and spiritual living, with its roots extending globally to over 140 countries for its emphasis on inner peace and self-discovery. The admirable locus of the organization is that it is led largely by women, which is unconventional for most of the spiritual organizations. Brahma Kumaris even offers educational programs and courses to help individuals develop their inner potential and live a more positive life through its belief in societal change through individual transformation. The Institute provides meditation instructions, lectures, and seminars on personal growth and character development. It also operates a sister organization, that is the Raj Yoga Education and Research Foundation, that addresses social issues through various wings. The organization even has a 24/7 television channel for promoting peace and happiness.
It is now time to welcome our guests. We now request Professor Anup Gade, Dean Academics of our Institute, to welcome our chief guest, Honorable B.K. Balakishore Bachu.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we request Professor Ritesh Panpurkar, Dean Internal Quality Assurance Cell, to welcome our guest of honor, Honorable Mr. C.C. Rosopoulos.
Thank you, sir. Now we request Dr. Amey Khedikar, Registrar, to welcome our distinguished guest, Honorable B.K. Manisha Didi.
सासों की सरगम गाए सुस्वागतम सासों की सरगम गाए सुस्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम
Thank you so much, sir. Now we invite Dr. Prashant Thakre, Dean Academics PG, to welcome Honorable Mrs. Priyanka Jagran.
सासों की सरगम गाए सुस्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम शुभ स्वागतम आ आ आ
Thank you, sir. We now request Honorable Vice Principal and Convener of the conference, Professor Pragati Patil, to please give the opening remark.
Om Shanti. Good morning to all, those who have joined with us both in person and online mode. It is with immense pleasure and honor on behalf of Tulsiramji Gaikwad-Patil College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, I extend a warm welcome to the President of today's function, Honorable Dr. Mohan Gaikwad-Patil, Chairman of Gaikwad-Patil Group. Our Chief Guest, Honorable B.K. Balakishore Bachu, Guest of Honor, Honorable Mr. Zissis Rosopoulos, Honorable Akash Gaikwad-Patil, Vice Chairman of Gaikwad-Patil Group, Honorable Shri Vinod Gaikwad-Patil, Governing Body Member of VBSS, Honorable B.K. Manisha Didi, our special invitee, Dr. Sandeep Gaikwad-Patil, Honorable Treasurer of GPGI in absentia, Professor Mukul Pandey, Director IT, Dr. Borse from JSPM Pune, our today's keynote speaker, Mrs. Rosopoulos. Present with us today, Honorable Dr. P.L. Naktode, sir, the principal of our institute, and special invitee, Shri Anil Hood on the dais. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and dear participants. At the outset, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to B.K. Manisha Didi and the team of Brahma Kumaris for their spiritual yet science-based collaboration and for granting us the permission to host the inaugural function at this venue. We are truly grateful to you. I must emphasize that the International Conference on Indian Knowledge System, which blends the flavor of science, spirituality, and technology, is happening for the first time ever in Central India. Let me take this opportunity to brief you about the objective of this conference. The old Indian knowledge system shows how rich and deep our history is. It shows that the India was very advanced in education and culture during 18th century. But this precious knowledge faced big problems because of attacks from the other countries. This led to the destruction of important places of learning like Nalanda University, Takshashila University, to name a few. These were famous libraries that burned for many months. This loss is huge because it destroyed many valuable books and ideas. Thinking about history reminds us how important it is to protect and respect our Indian knowledge. It reminds us the valuable ideas and knowledge from the past that still help us today. Hence, in line with the vision of Honorable Prime Minister and guidelines of National New Education Policy 2020, we have organized conference based on Indian knowledge system with the flavor of science, spirituality, and technology. Dear all, this conference encompasses total of 8 tracks. I am happy to announce that we have received total of 711 papers across the globe, out of which 437 papers have been accepted for the inclusion in the conference proceedings. The double-blind review method resulted in acceptance of high-quality research articles which will be indexed in Scopus. We have received overwhelming response from all the part of our great nation and other corners of globe, namely Malaysia, Thailand, Qatar, Nepal, to name a few, and various regions across the India, namely Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, to name a few. In conclusion, this conference serves as a platform for the exchange of knowledge and ideas, showcasing the rich heritage of Indian knowledge system while integrating modern scientific advancement. We look forward to a fruitful discussions and collaboration that will contribute to the progress of humanity. Thank you very much.
So much, ma'am. We now invite Professor Pranjali Lute, Assistant Professor, to introduce our guest of honor today, Mr. Zissis Rosopoulos.
Good morning, all dignitaries on the dais. ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to introduce our guest of honor, Mr. Zizis. With over 18 years of experience in diverse and complex business environments, specializing in manufacturing, growth, and expansion. Our today's guest of honor, Mr. Zizis, is an expertise in establishing state-of-the-art R&D centers and factories, implementing best practices, and leading cross-functional teams. He holds an MBA degree and possesses strong educational qualification in engineering and business administration too. In his experience, he also has a wide plethora of industries. He has worked with, notably, DMI Drexelmeier Manufacturing India Private Limited as Managing Director, Drexelmeier Group as the Factory Manager, Drexelmeier GmbH as the Project Manager, at ABB Swedish Swiss MNC as the Industrial Engineering Project Manager, Head of Engineering Quality Manager, Industrial Engineer, Project Manager. At Stryker as the Advanced Manufacturing Engineer, SCI Specialist, Global Quality Control Expert, and Production Manager. At Diesel GmbH as the Production and Spares Manager. In Hansa Metawork AG at Production Management and Manufacturing Manager. KKT GmbH as Production Controlling and Supply Chain Management. Our guest of honor today is excel in all the areas of an industry. So sir, it is our honor to have you with us in the conference IC-IKSAT-2K24. So now I request our guest of honor, Mr. Zizis, to please address the gathering. Please, sir.
Yeah, good, now it's better. Yeah, good morning, oh sorry, good afternoon everyone. Yeah, it is a big honor to be here today actually, and I want to thank you for organizing this event and for inviting me. So actually what is quite fun is when I got this invitation, yeah, I have told my wife that we have to go to Nagpur, we have to go to this event, and she was like extremely happy. So for basically 1 week, she tried to educate me about Indian science, all the great inventions that happens in India. And I told you I have to make a speech, a small speech. But after 1 week, I said, okay, it's not a full lecture, it is just a small speech, so I don't need to know too much. But yeah, jokes apart, actually, this is a very, very important topic because coming from an industry, we are very, we are very focused on preserving knowledge, okay, and giving or enhancing the knowledge. And why we do this is because if you see the current industry, I mean, it's changing, technology is evolving, customers' demands are evolving, they're changing, like, I mean, it's more worse than Mumbai's local stations. So the thing is, for us, in order to survive in the industry, we need to keep on learning. We need to keep on enhancing our knowledge and learn something new in order to invent something better. So this is how we survive. And we realized over the decades, like you realized in many countries, it is not, I mean, you can't invent every time the wheel new. It takes a lot of time, okay? And most of the time the knowledge is there, so you just take what you know, you enhance it, you make better, it means you learn something new, and then you combine it and create magic. And basically, what we need in the industry, what we need to survive is we need magicians. So the thing is, like, those magicians are not so easy to create. So you have to preserve your knowledge here, you have to create systems, and I think this Indian knowledge system is very interesting topic. A lot of people, when I go to Europe, they're asking me, where's your dream country, where you want to retire, because I was living and working in many countries in the past, and always when I tell them, I want to retire in India, so India is my favorite country, they look at me and they say, So it's always quite funny, the reaction. And well, I'm trying to explain them why India, for me, is basically the future. So when you look back into your history and you have extreme rich history and extreme diversity in this country, which in India or in Europe, we could be happy to have this kind of diversity. So you have a very, very, very strong knowledge base, okay, which is a gift. It's a gift to a nation to have that, because if you use it, if you learn out of it, you can create something new. So basically, you can change the world. And what I believe is that India has this potential. And when I tell to my friends that I want to retire in India, India is my favorite country, it's always linked with the potentials that India has. And at the moment, to be honest, I don't see any country in the world who has this kind of potential that India has. So using old knowledge, combining it with new knowledge, you can create magic. And well, for us in an industry, when I'm talking about magicians, we need basically people who invent something new, something better, and this very, very fast. Otherwise, we can't survive. And I believe for India, with such a rich history, it should be a big challenge to accomplish this. Well, for me, basically, this topic is extremely interesting from the industry point of view. It's something that helps us, or knowledge sharing here will help us also to incorporate policies in our companies that helps us to preserve the knowledge and basically do something better. In the industry, basically, IKS, we call it R&D, but the concept is the same. So you take knowledge, you enhance it, and you make something better. And I'm very, very curious to see what is coming out of this conference. And it's always very, very nice to collaborate and to exchange knowledge, and especially for the students here, because these guys are basically the future. And I think it is very, very important that we find a way to give the knowledge to the next generation, and you find a way to give it to the next generation. So very much, thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm very, very honored to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. We now call upon Professor Dipali Bhoyer, Assistant Professor, to introduce our chief guest, Honorable B.K. Balakishore Bachu.
Om Shanti. Very good morning to all dignitaries and participants. This is my immense pleasure to introduce our today's chief guest, Honorable B.K. Balakishore Bachu, sir. Honorable B.K. Balakishore Bachu is a multifaceted individual with expertise in better thinking and digital wellness. He is currently a Vice President at Search Technologies and holds qualification in Computer Science, Management and Vedic Sciences. He is also a digital wellness expert who has designed India's first digital wellness course for students. Sir is a co-author for the books on improving concentration and Indian knowledge system. He has done his education, M.Tech in Computer Science, Management degree, Diploma in Vedic Sciences. He is also a certified leadership coach for the Raj Yoga practitioner for 30 years. He is a founder of Spirit Sumit Wellness Conferences and Spirituality in IT Retreats. As a world traveling enthusiast, he has visited total 16 countries. With this, I request you, sir, to please address the earth.
Om Shanti and Namaste. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about something very interesting to all of us, and something which we always carry with us. So let me show that to you. How many of you are not carrying your mobiles? Raise your hands, please. Look around. How many of you are not carrying your mobiles? So we are going to talk about those two questions. You don't have to answer me. And did you all get a white paper and pen? Yes? So we are going to play a game. And I would request honorable guests also to have a white paper and a pen, because they can also play the game with us. Okay, you're all ready? Good. So we'll do that in a minute. So we'll give them some time. But let's proceed. So first question, what is the single most important skill we all need in current times, irrespective of the age? Because we have young people, we have middle-aged people, we have old people. So what's the most important skill we all need? Go ahead. Go ahead, share your answer. Self-control, discipline, what else? Go ahead, answer, give your answer. Yes, ma'am. Life skill, yes. Concentration, okay. Mind management, excellent. Students. Consistency, very good. And time management, okay. And humility, okay, very good. Learning attitude, excellent. And confidence, energy management, confidence, fantastic. So now for all of these, there is one fundamental skill that we all need, and that's what we call it as attention. Whether you want to develop your life skills, you want to develop your confidence, you want to develop your learning attitude, if there is no attention, you won't be able to achieve anything. You might be wondering, why did I carry this empty glass? Okay, so let me demonstrate. I use this glass to hold some water or liquid or juice, correct? Or even milk. Now if I keep shaking this glass, will I be able to use this glass? Will I be able to hold anything? Yes or no? I'll keep shaking it. And if I keep shaking it even faster, will I be able to use it? For me to use this glass needs to be stable. Yes or no? Now I can use. Because it is stable, I can use it for carrying any liquid. If this glass is my brain and the liquid is the knowledge, this hand is my mind. As long as I keep shaking my mind, as long as I keep getting distracted, what am I doing to my brain? What am I doing to my brain? Is it stable or unstable? Unstable. An unstable brain, can it learn anything? No. Remember this. That is why the most important principle, which is related to science, technology, and Indian knowledge systems, is stabilize your mind to utilize your brain. Can you all repeat that after me? Stabilize your mind to utilize your brain. Again. And the interesting part is, if you check all the education that we have had and we are having, these are the two things that are never taught to us, about mind and about brain. Yes or no? You must have heard n number of times all your teachers tell you pay attention. But did they tell you how to improve attention? How to pay attention? No. That is the most important skill that is needed in today's times. And this is where our knowledge comes in, the Indian knowledge. It says, Manayeva Manushyanam Karanam Bandhamokshayoho. Why do we need that attention? Bandhaya Vishayasaktam Muktiyai Nirvishayam Smrutam. Manayeva Manushyanam Karanam means mind alone is responsible for a person's happiness or sorrow. Bandhanam means bondage, unhappiness. Mukti means freedom, happiness. And when will I be happy? When I am free from addictions or when I am free from sensual pleasures. Nirvishayam smrutam. And bandhaya vishaya saktam, when my mind is attracted to so many things in the world, ye bhi chahiye, ye bhi chahiye, ye bhi chahiye, ye bhi chahiye, then what do I experience? Unhappiness. Bandhaya vishaya saktam. So when my attention is so distracted and distributed in so many things in the world around me, I will always be unhappy. When I am focused on one thing at a time, nirvishayam smritam, when I remember that my job is to focus on one thing at a time that is important, that is when I become free, or that is when I become happy. So if you are not able to focus your mind, then you will not be able to achieve anything in your life. Yes, you can cheat. Yes, you can get your marks. Yes, you can get your diploma and degree, but you will never get the necessary skill or knowledge to survive or thrive in your life. And that's what it says. Mind is the reason for both bondage and liberation. When mind is influenced by senses, it creates bondage. When mind is free from influence, it leads to freedom. And that's the quote from Brahma-bindu Upanishad. Now, two simple questions. What is that one thing, even before I ask those two questions, what is that one thing that keeps disturbing our mind? That keeps disturbing our mind? Very good. Thanks for honesty. It is your mobile. Now, two simple questions related to mobile. All of you, or many of you, I would say, you understand the concept of calories? How many calories I eat? We know that. Aaj gulab jamun 2 kha liya hai, kafi hai. I don't need more. Okay? So now my question to you is, how many digital calories do you consume on a daily basis? Have you ever counted? Because these are also calories. How many digital calories are you consuming? And do you know what happens to your brain, mind, body because of these digital calories? And how almost all of us are digitally overweight and some of us are digitally obese? And what impact it is creating? It's very important for us to start learning this. Because in India, in the last 15 years, the mental health issues have skyrocketed. And as a Vice President Better Living in our company, there are so many people who come to me with addictions, with overthinking, with not being able to focus, not being able to sleep, and not being able to do their regular work. And the reason is this: uncontrolled consumption of digital calories. And digital calories distract your mind and they weaken your brain. If you are weak, will you be able to lift anything heavy? Will you be able to do anything useful? And that's what we are doing to our mind and brain, constantly shaking. Now let me ask you a simple question. If you are focused on doing a particular task, say you are writing a document, and then you receive a phone call, you attend the phone call and you come back to writing the document, will you be able to regain your focus immediately or will it take some time? Right? For all of us, it takes some time. You know the reason? The reason is every time I switch my attention from one task to the next, a portion of my energy gets wasted in performing that attentional switch. What am I doing? I am performing attentional switch. And that is what we call as brain's switching penalty. How many of you on some days you felt you got disturbed so many times that at the end of the day you feel exhausted, but nothing got done all through the day? Can you raise your hands? All of us have been through that. That's the reason. Because all my energy is getting wasted in repaying the brain switching penalty. Now ask yourself, in your whole day, how much of your energy you are spending in repaying your brain switching penalty. Now let me explain this, why this is so important. If you want to cook some rice, you put the rice, in the cooker, put it on the gas stove and switch on the flame. Every time you receive a notification, switch off the gas stove. Attend to the notification, come back and switch on the gas stove. Will it take longer or shorter for the cooking to get completed? Longer or shorter? And sometimes food also gets spoiled. Because for the food to get cooked, you need constant flame. And remember this, attention is that flame that is helping us accomplish things in our life. Every time you get distracted, every time you pick your mobile unnecessarily, you are switching off that flame. And that is why that reduction in our attention, in our efficiency, in our effectiveness, in our productivity. Ask yourself, from the time you started using mobiles, did you experience reduction in your attention span? Yes or no? Let's be honest. And reduction in our efficiency and effectiveness? Wasting a lot of time? This is the reason. Now let's play the game. You ready? All of you are ready? Good. So draw two lines. Now pay attention to the instructions. Is that okay? Because we are going to check the attention capability. So draw two lines on your page such that your page gets divided into three parts. Forget about the text. Two lines like this. Easy? All of you. Sir, you would like to have a page and a paper? Can you please give them? Yeah. It's good. Let's all of us play. It's just a game, so don't worry. You drew two lines. All of you, done? Just draw two lines so that your page gets divided into three parts. Easy? Done? Now, you're not going to start until I ask you to start. Most important instruction. Clear? You will not start until I ask you to start. So now what I want you to do? What you should do is, you have this first line. You have this first line. On top of this, you should write multitasking is a lie. Don't start. Don't start. Attention, please. I said I will ask you to start and only then you will start. Relax. Listen, listen. So on top of this line, you will write multitasking is a lie. Okay? This is what you will write. Multitasking, don't start. But the twist is, you will write a M on top of the line, 1 below the line. Okay? Like this. M on top of the line, 1 below the line. U on top of the line, 2 below the line. L on top of the line, and 3 below the line. Instruction clear? You have the line. On top of the line, you should write multitasking is a lie. Okay? But the twist is, on top of the line, you will write a letter M, and below the line, you will write 1. So like that, you will continue writing. After that, what will come? T. And then what will come? Fantastic. You're brilliant. So now you got it. So you write the letter on top of the line, number below the line. And doing so, you will complete writing the whole sentence. Letter, number, letter, number. That's the sequence. Clear? Clear? Okay. Start. And as soon as you finish, shout out. Because I'm going to time this exercise. Letter on top of the line, number below the line. And complete writing the whole sentence. You want a pen? Quick, quick. Letter on top of the line, number below the line. Letter, number, letter, number. Once you're done, shout out, done. Others. Complete? This is what you should have got. All of you got the same thing? Okay? Letter, number, that's how you should complete. Now the next exercise. You have the second line still? Second line is there? This time, again, don't start until I ask you to start. This time what you should do is write the complete English sentence first and then write all the numbers next. Easy? Same sentence. Write all the English letters first. Multitasking is a lie. And then write all the numbers. Easy? Start. Write the complete English sentence on top of the line and numbers below the line. So all the letters like this once, write all of them, and then write all the numbers. Done? Done? Very good. Done? Done, sir? Done? Now, in both the cases, compare your output. Did you get both the cases the same output? Same output. If you didn't get the same output, you're not following instructions, because in both the cases, you should get the same output. Yes or no? Now, which one took longer, first one or second one? All of us? I'll tell you. The first person who said yes took about 30 seconds for the first one. And the first person who said yes took about 13 seconds for the second one. How much? 1-3. First one was 3-0, second one was 1-3. Now, which one was more difficult, first one or second one? And in which one did at least one of you make one mistake, first one or second one? Now, in order to generate the same output, you felt more stressed, you took more than double the time, and you made mistakes. And you claim that you can multitask. You know the reason? How many times did you switch your attention in the first case? Careful. How many times? Wrong. Very good. 36 times. Because every time I switch my attention from letter to number, I have to switch back from number to letter. And in the second case, how many times did you switch your attention? I finished my English, I switched my attention, finished my numbers. How many extra times did I switch my attention in the first case? 35 times. Now that is what multitasking is doing, and that is the cost of your brain switching penalty. Human brain cannot do two thoughts at the same time. It cannot. Human brain can only think one thought at a time. So instead of multitasking, switch to monotasking. Focus on what you are doing one at a time, and you will complete in half the time. You saw that. In order to generate the same output, you took more than double the time. And that is what mobiles are doing to our brains. And remember, a constantly stimulated brain is a weak and stressed brain. How many of you feel extremely relaxed after binge watching a couple of hours? Be honest. Maza aa gaya. Now I can work for 4 more hours after 2 hours of binge watching, or 2 hours of mindless scrolling on Facebook or Insta Reels. How many of you feel that? 0. Because you are stimulating the brain, you are not relaxing it. And the reason why we are not able to get that is because distraction is slow destruction. So if you want to survive, if you want to thrive in your life, learn to create a distraction-free environment. Remove the mobile whenever you're doing something important. And remember, digital gadgets are addictive. Mobiles impact exactly same areas of the brain that are impacted by drugs. Yes, sir. This is proven now. Mobiles impact exactly the same areas of the brain that are impacted by drugs. And that is why, like drug withdrawal symptoms, we have mobile withdrawal symptoms. 2% ही है, मोबाइल कहाँ गया मेरा, मोबाइल कहाँ गया, मोबाइल कहाँ गया? Relax, it's just a stupid mobile. You're not going to lose anything, you're not going to lose your life. Those are the withdrawal symptoms. How many of you have seen kids who don't want to eat without being given a mobile? There you go. That's the mobile withdrawal symptom. And for those of you who think, no Bala, I am not addicted, I just use my mobile for 5 hours a day, but I am not addicted. Social media is electronic cocaine. Please write down. Social media is electronic cocaine. Cocaine is a drug like heroin, like cocaine. Social media is also a drug. Now this is what that drug does. 13-year-old mobile addict plotted to kill her mom who took away her phone. And this I took from the newspaper articles, okay, the latest one. And see this fellow went ahead and killed his dad because dad was not allowing him to play PUBG before it got banned. So now, what should I do? If this is the state of affairs, how can I take control of my mind? How many of you are willing to do that? Raise your hands. Lamba hath khada karo. Sabhi. If you are interested in taking control of your mind, are you ready to do that? Sunai nahi diya? Yes. Will you take control of your mind? Yes. Now remember the two questions I asked. Who is the master, you or your mobile? Say that. I am the master of my mind. Say it. So if you want to become the master, here again comes a very beautiful sutra from Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Okay? First thing is start practicing digital silence. What will you practice? Digital silence. That means no mobiles, no screens. See how much silently you can be and focus on your studies. Digital silence. Okay? And how should your practice be? Practice को हम क्या कहते हैं? प्रयत्न. And there's a beautiful meaning. प्रयत्न का मतलब try करूँगा नहीं. That's a wrong translation. Pra means intense. Yatna means effort. Practice, prayatna का मतलब है intense effort. So how should that effort be? This is what Patanjali Yoga Sutra says. Dirgha kala, nairantarya, satkara sevito drudabhumihi. Dirgha kala means long time. Nairantarya, that means nirantar, without any interruption. Satkara, that means with devotion. Asevito means with enthusiastic practice. Dridabhumihi, that means that is when your foundation will become strong. See the beautiful definition. How many qualities do we need? Lambe samay tak karna chahiye. Long time. If you want to keep your mobile away, you should do it every day. Dirgha kala, nairantarya, uninterrupted. Satkara, with a lot of devotion, with a lot of love to improve yourself. Asevito, enthusiastic practice. Dridabhumihi, that is when you will start getting control of your sleep. Do not underestimate. Lack of sleep is causing lots of non-communicable diseases like diabetes, heart stroke, all these. You must have read about Zerodha's founder who was continuously working and exercising. Recently you saw in the news, he got a stroke. There you go, the reason. And अपने मोबाइल के प्रति रहम दिल मत बनो. Okay? Don't show mercy on your mobile. Be merciless with your mobile so that you can show mercy on yourself. So you decide. You want to show mercy on yourself or you want to show mercy on your mobile. अच्छा cover डालो, अच्छा साफ करो, अच्छा install करो. You decide. जितना आप उसको अच्छी देखभाल करेंगे ना, उतना आपका मन और ब्रेन बुरा बनते जा रहे हैं. So it's your choice. So summary, a calm and relaxed mind is a wellspring of concentration, and a distracted and constantly stimulated brain is a weak and stressed brain. So repeat with me, all of you, those three sentences. I am the master of my mobile. I am the master of my mind. I am the master of my life. Again, I am the master of my mobile. I am the master of my mind. I am the master of my life. So if you are interested, don't take a snap. Just remember. Simple URL. It's a very simple URL. You will learn an extended version of this talk. You can download the slide deck. You can learn a lot of material we have placed there as a part of Brahma Kumari's digital wellness initiative. And your principal and sir also agreed that they will be introducing this subject. So very soon, how many of you will be interested in learning this as a subject if we teach you? Fantastic. We will plan that for you. And that's my personal website. Don't take a snap again. It's very easy. myname.in, balakishore.in. Okay? If you're all ready, we will end this session with the 2 minutes of meditation. Are you all okay? Sit straight. Don't fold your arms. Don't fold your legs. Both feet firmly on the ground. Keep aside your papers, pens, everything. Don't have anything on your lap. Okay, sit like this. Don't fold your arms like this with your back supported. Okay, you can close your eyes if you feel comfortable that way. Sit straight and take a deep breath. Breathe slowly and deeply. As you breathe in, observe the muscles of your stomach expand. As you breathe out, observe the muscles of your stomach contract. Breathe slowly and deeply. Let go of any tension in any part of your body and relax yourself. As you relax, gently reflect. Repeat these words. I am the master of my mobile. I am the master of my mind. I am the master of my life. I can make positive changes and reduce the usage of my mobile. I will incorporate digital silence into my life. As you relax, just reflect from morning till night how much time you are with your mobile. Just reflect and ask yourself all those moments which your mobile is taking away from you and stopping you from becoming a better version of yourself. Make this thought. I am powerful. I am capable. I can change myself. I am powerful. I am capable. I can change myself. Gently rub your palms and wipe your eyes. Don't clap. Just relax. One question I have in front of all your teachers. Do you like starting your every class with this 90-second meditation? Yes or no? Yes. Sir, is this possible in your university to start every class with 90 seconds of silence and meditation? Teachers, is it possible? Yes. Please start implementing and you will start seeing the difference. Thank you very much. Om Shanti.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words have truly made us all aware of our limitless potential that gets hindered due to our own lack of attention, discipline, and unhealthy amount of dependency on our digital devices. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for making us realize that we can be much more than just being stuck on our mobiles. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for the most awaited event for any researcher as well as all scholars, as it gives the returns to the efforts put in by them throughout their journey of project and development. It gives a sense of achievement and a sense of responsibility towards their career, and it is the revealment of the souvenir. We would now like to request all the dignitaries to kindly release the souvenir.
Thank you all. We now invite Dr. P.L. Nagtode, the Principal, TGP CET, to give the concluding remark.
Honorable Chairman, Dr. Gaikwad-Patil, Honorable Vice Chairman, Mr. Gaikwad-Patil, Honorable Treasurer in absentia, Dr. Sandeep Gaikwad-Patil, Honorable Vinod Gaikwad-Patil, GB member, Mr. Anil Hood, Honorable Chief Guest, B.K. Balakishore, Honorable Guest of Honor, Mr. Jesus Rosopoulos and Mrs. Rosopoulos, Honorable Manisha Didi, Ms. Pragati Patil, who is the convener of this international conference, the participants, distinguished guests in the gathering, students, as well as press reporters. Thank you, Mr. B.K. Bala, for your excellent lecture on the digital wellness. And as a chairman of this academic council, since we are the Autonomous Institute, I assure you to introduce such courses in our curriculum. And one input which you have given, that let us have meditation before the start of the first lecture. Sir, this was the practice where I worked earlier in the Sandeep University, Nashik. We used to have not only 2 minutes, it was a 10 minutes meditation, and then we used to start our regular curriculum. So thank you. I will definitely have here also. So coming back to my job to have the concluding remark about this international conference. This is, I think, the first conference where I have played a game initiated by you. Thank you, sir. So concluding the international conference on Indian knowledge system, science and spirituality for advancing technology, it's clear we stand at a pivotal moment in the intersection of ancient wisdom and modern innovations. This conference has understood the profound impact that the Indian knowledge system, with its rich tapestry of science and spirituality, can have on the advancing technology and addressing contemporary challenges. Through engaging discussions, insightful presentations, and collaborative workshops, we have explored how traditional practices rooted in millennia of observation and understanding complement today's technological advancements. The synergy between spirituality and science, as showcased in this conference, offers a holistic approach to innovation, one that is sustainable, inclusive, and deeply connected to the well-being of both the planet and its inhabitants. We have seen examples of how ancient philosophies and modern engineering can merge to create solutions that are not only effective but also harmonious with our environments. From Ayurveda, we inspired health technologies, to architecture and engineering principles derived from Vastu Shastra. The potential for integrating Indian knowledge into contemporary science and technology has never been more apparent. As we conclude, let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration and openness that has permitted this conference. Let's commit to furthering research, dialogue, and innovation at this unique crossroads of tradition and technology. By doing so, we not only honor the depth and richness of Indian knowledge system, but also contribute to a future where technology advances with wisdom, compassion, and a deep respect to the natural world. Thank you to all the participants, speakers, and organizers for making this conference a wellspring of inspiration and insight. Let us move forward with the shared goal of harnessing the best of both worlds to create a better future for all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We now request Honorable Dr. Mohan Gaikwad-Patil to felicitate our Honorable Chief Guest, Brahma Kumar Balakishore Bachu, with a memento as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, sir. Now we request Honorable Shri Akash Gaikwad-Patil to felicitate our guest of honor, Mr. C.C. Strausopoulos, with a memento as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, sir. We now request Honorable Professor Pragati Patil to felicitate our Honorable Distinguished Guest, B.K. Manisha Didi, with a memento as a token of gratitude.
Now, we request Dr. P.L. Nagthore to felicitate Honorable Shri Akash Gaikwad-Patil with a memento as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, ma'am. We now invite Professor Radharaman Shah, sir, Controller for Examination, to felicitate Honorable Mrs. Priyanka Jagrut with a memento as a token of gratitude.
Thought calendars are being distributed by the Brahma Kumaris to all the dignitaries present on the dais. Thank you so much, dignitaries. We now request Dr. Dheeraj S. Deshmukh, co-convener of the conference, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Devanshi. Now, on behalf of Tulsiramji Gaikwad-Patil College of Engineering and Technology, which is a flagship institution of Gaikwad-Patil Group of Institutions, I would like to propose vote of thanks. I am feeling very honored by proposing vote of thanks to all the members who have directly contributed as authors, and they have collectively make the efforts and submitted lot of papers, and that's why I would like to first extend my heartful thanks to the authors of papers. Then I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to our esteemed chief guest, B.K. Bala Bhaiji, who has demonstrated very well with the experience of his own as well as his qualification also related to intelligence, artificial intelligence. So he has guided us how to remain stress-free and how we can improve our life through the spiritual background of Prajapita Brahmakumaris. And today's, again, I would like to express my deepest thanks to guest of honor, Mr. Zisis Rausopoulos, for his guidance related to his own experience that he is staying in India, and he has appreciated that our nation has the rich tradition, and I am very much thankful to him that he has shared that with us with a very good thought process that we must focus on and we must add new things with preservation of our knowledge. Then I would like to request, or I will like to say that thanks to Mrs. Zisis, she has come with Mr. Zisis for this our inaugural function, and I would like to again thank Dr. S.L. Borse, who is also present for this inaugural function with us. Then my deepest appreciation is to the Brahmakumaris Nagpur Center, typically for providing us this beautiful spiritual atmosphere for inaugural function. I would like to give heartful thanks to Honorable B.K. Manisha Didiji. She has provided us this beautiful venue for our inaugural function. B.K. Prem Bhai, then B.K. Rajit Bhai, who has coordinated for the inaugural function arrangements at this venue. B.K. Ramchandra Bhai ji, and all above involved directly or indirectly for making this event a grand success. Then I would like to extend my gratitude to all esteemed speakers, participants and delegates for their active role of knowledge sharing, and I will expect the same for today as well as tomorrow, because this is 2 days conference. Then a special word of thanks due to our sponsors. They have sponsored generously our supporters. They have made large contributions for the success of this particular conference. And again, we do have different MOUs for publications in Scopus Index and ESCI journal. We had MOU with Rame Publisher. He is ready with us to have quality papers to be published in Scopus Index, ESCI and UGC Care journal. We had finalized that IST, that is Indian Society for Technical Education, has collaborated with us. He has assigned us with 1 volume for UGC Care journal IJTE. And again, I would like to thank MOUs with Segi University, Malaysia, and Prince of Songkhla University, Thailand. Two online sessions are arranged in coordination with Prince of Songkhla University and this university from the Thailand. Then I must also acknowledge the dedication and hard work of the organizing committee members, volunteers and staff
including our principal sir and vice principal madam, for working tirelessly to ensure the seamless execution of this particular event. Then your meticulous planning has made this event a grand success and enriching knowledge and experience for all of us. Last but not least, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our management team members, Dr. Sandeep Gaikwad, Treasurer of GPGI, Mr. Vinod Gaikwad sir, GB member of our group, and Honorable Dr. Mohan Gaikwad-Patil, Chairman of Gaikwad-Patil Group and President of today's inaugural function, for his guiding and continuous inspiration for smooth functioning of this particular event of the conference. At last, thank you once again, and I am looking forward to have regular collaborations and exchange of ideas in future also. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Now, we request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We request the dignitaries to please proceed to the conference.
Spiritual Art Gallery